Hi all, this is Chatty with Aggie again, and I thought that I would do a kind of video called Lipstick Stories. Who knows if I'm going to do one again, but this is the M.A.C edition. And M.A.C is a brand that I kind of have an emotional attachment to. I'm not really sure why. Maybe I'll realize more as I get on with this video. But a lot of it has to do with coming of age into makeup and being terrified to buy my first M.A.C item, my first M.A.C lipstick especially, just because I thought it was so expensive to pay for makeup. I've come so far from that now, as my bank account, and like life situation changed a little bit. But yeah, when it comes to M.A.C lipsticks, there's pretty much a story behind every single one. I guess you could say that for anything. But yeah, something about M.A.C is just special, and I think not just to me. I think to a lot of ladies, and whoever else likes to buy M.A.C products. So I'm just gonna get right into it. And my M.A.C collection, I believe, is only 9 lipsticks. Is it 10? Yeah, it's actually 10 lipsticks. So it's not very extensive at all, but I'm gonna tell stories, and so that's gonna kind of extend it beyond just swatches. So the first M.A.C lipstick that I want to talk about is High Tea. It's not my first M.A.C lipstick that I ever bought. The first M.A.C lipstick I ever bought, I actually did back to M.A.C because it was way too old. It wasn't even this component. It was like just, regular, not this like bullet look. It just was like a cylinder, and it just like had this big band around that said M.A.C. I feel like maybe I should have kept it for vintage purposes, but I didn't like the color. It was like purple or whatever, and just didn't love it. So as you can see, this is very old. It's completely worn off, and to be honest, I smelled this right before, and it's not smelling the best. So I'm probably going to toss this after this video. But this is one of my favorite colors. The reason that I bought this was I was buying something else at M.A.C. I believe it was a M.A.C counter at a department store, probably Bloomingdale's or Macy's in New Jersey. And I saw a woman wearing a color, and she was wearing this, and it was just, she said it was High Tea. And I was like, what is that? That is so pretty. And it just made her look so high class. That's what I even thought before she said the name High Tea. And so I thought that was really cool. Here's the color. It's kind of like a beige color. And just so you guys know, the lighting is by God. It's the sunshine from outside. It's like this beige color that kind of has like a lustrous look. It is a luster finish, and I'm gonna wear it for you. Doesn't smell that bad. Anyway, I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking about, but it's just a very elevated look. It's subtle, but it shows that you kind of care about how you look, and it goes really well with, I think, any makeup look, especially something that's kind of like darker. If you want to go dramatic with your eyes, then you can wear this and it'll be fine. And it's a great color. I would definitely repurchase this, but maybe not in the near future because I have so many lipsticks now. But if I ever feel like it and want to get that emotional feeling of nostalgia of getting High Tea and having a lipstick like this kind of color for the first time in my life, and getting compliments for like the first time in my life, particularly from one of my friends. She liked it so much she actually bought it too, and then I think she didn't like it so much on herself. But anyways, this is High Tea, and that's the story behind High Tea. I'm using my trusty Kirkland daily towelettes, and then a little like damp paper towel to take off the rest of the makeup wipe solution. Okay, the next color is Cream Cup. This one I bought just because it was so hyped up. Everybody was talking about it in the early 2000s on YouTube, so I was like, whatever. And I jumped on the train and I bought it. And honestly, I didn't love it, and I still don't think it's the best color for me, but you guys tell me what you think. It's a really pretty pinky nude that everybody loves. I think it's maybe a little bit light for me, but it does look good with certain makeup looks. I think like more neutral eyes and maybe with some sort of darker lip liner, like Soar or something. But I don't love this color, but I actually did use a lot of it. And I'll probably use this from time to time. Sometimes I wear it and I'm like, oh, it's so nice. And sometimes I wear it and I'm like, ooh. But I remember just not being too impressed with it when I first got it. So let's move on to the next, which is Speed Dial. Speed Dial is actually discontinued, I believe, and I got it on sale because it was being discontinued when I was at a M.A.C store here in California, and that's why I got this at a really great discount. Speed Dial, I got it because I remember having seen YouTube videos and everybody kind of talking about this color, and I was really surprised that it was being discontinued, but hey, I think it was 50% off, so I was like, I'm buying it. So there's Speed Dial. It is a cream sheen, so it's pretty sheer. I think it's a really good lipstick to just throw into your purse if you have it. If you don't have it, I don't think you could really easily get your hands on it now. But you can just throw it into your purse and just wear it without looking at a mirror even, and it just makes you look kind of done. But I think it's a little bit too cool tone for me, but it is a pretty pink color, and I think received one compliment on this lipstick, but yeah, I don't think it's the best MAC color for me. Okay, the next color I'm gonna wear is Sheen Supreme lipstick. This is a different component. This is the only one I have of these. It's like a metal component, and it's skinnier and longer. And this is very sheer, and it glides on really easy. And here's the color. It's called Phosphor, but here's the color. It's a really pretty color. Kind of like a pinky red that's sheer. And I remember I bought this, and it was, I think, limited edition. And I saw it on the stand with like one other and lipstick that I think was like very sheer lilac, which in the same component. And I just saw it and I was like so confident in my makeup skills at that point. I was like, that's gonna look good on me. And even the sales associate was like, oh, do you want to try it on first when I picked it out? And I was like, no, I know what looks good. And just this kind of represents the overconfidence of makeup that I had at one point. But you know what? You tell me. What do you think? Was I right? I mean, I don't think I really knew what I was talking about. I still don't know that much about makeup compared to other people, but it is a pretty color. It feels nice. It's pretty old, but it still doesn't smell very bad, and I like it. Again, another one that you could throw into your purse, but I think this finish is not really right for me with this color, and maybe not with this eye look again. By the way, I didn't do this eye look thinking that I was going to do a makeup video, a lipstick video today, so I just did whatever I was going to do for today, and now I'm doing this lipstick video. And I just wanted to do this video because I was watching some MAC lipstick videos, and I was like, you know what, I could do that with my little tiny collection, so here it is. That one's a little bit more pigmented, isn't it? Okay, next we are going to go for Ravishing. This lipstick I bought also kind of a long time ago based on a YouTuber named Sani. I don't remember what her YouTube channel was called, but it doesn't really matter because she discontinued it. She was just this like beautiful makeup artist from somewhere in Europe, maybe Sweden, I would imagine from her accent. She didn't really have a bad accent, or like a huge accent, but she wasn't American for sure. And she recommended this color. She said this was a must-have for your makeup kit or your MAC lipstick collection. and it looks so pretty on her. She had this, flawless, like, Swedish woman skin. But anyway, I just was sold, so I went and bought it, and I actually I told her that I bought it. I commented after I did, because I bought it like right after her video came out. And you know what? She commented back and she said, "I'm so happy for you." So here it is. I think it's a great recommendation. I think this is a great color for Asian skin tones. I really like it a lot. It's like kind of like this melony orange, a little bit darker of a shade, like peach kind of shade. And I think that's pretty. So I'm glad for that recommendation. And a lot of people like Ravishing. Okay, next. This lipstick is going to have a little bit of a detour because there's a story to this one. So I'm actually going to show you some other lipsticks, but I'll get into why. This one is called Costa Chic, and I got this one because I really liked this one drama, this Korean drama, which had many generations. My favorite Korean dramas always have like the grandma grandpa story, and then the middle-aged people story, and then the young people story, and maybe some babies in it too, some like kids. And this the mother of one of the protagonist men was kind of fancy, and she wore this beautiful, beautiful peach lipstick every single time. And so I was on the hunt for that lipstick. And in my hunt with M.A.C, I went for Costa Chic, which is a frost. I know a lot of people don't really like frost, except for maybe Angel, but I got it, and let's see if I succeeded. This was the closest thing I could find to that like beautiful light peach lipstick with that just glossiness and sheerness that she had. But this is not quite it, is it? It's not quite it. It's not, I mean, not that you would know, but hers was like had a little bit more of a white base. I feel like the frost kind of like brings that out, but yeah, this was kind of a fail for me in the sense of trying to match exactly what her lipstick looked like, but it's a pretty color either way. I like to wear this with like less eye going on, eye makeup going on, but this is Costa Chic, and I just wanted kind of to show you how I hunted for this. I went to a Korean place called, or how much I hunted for this. I went to a Korean place called the Face Shop. Can you see that? It says the Face Shop. And I got their color number 2, soft coral, soft coral in Korean. And this is the color. This is one of my attempts from a Korean place. I figured, hey, it's a Korean place, they'll have it. So this is a little bit closer. This is total cream. It doesn't have any frost or anything like that. But for some reason, I just don't think that this color looks really good on me, regardless of, trying to imitate that lady or not. So there's that one. I have 2 more that I tried that didn't really work out, and these are expensive. So here's a less expensive one, Urban Decay, which is like 20 something dollars, right? And this is called Snitch. It's a sheer, which I didn't really pay attention to the fact that it was sheer, but I bought it. Hoping that's pretty, but it's a little bit too sheer to be what I was exactly looking for. I needed to be like more of a milky color. So no, but I like this color. This is again an easy color because it's sheer. You can just kind of throw it on and go. have a lot of like orangey colors, don't I? It's not even what I wear a lot. Got a NARS one to try to match it. This is NARS Barbarella, and it looks like this. Kind of see what I was trying to go for with these examples. This is closer, but it's still not opaque enough to be the color that I'm looking for. I was looking for like a milky peach that was like really like high gloss, and no, this is not it. But this is a very pretty color. I actually really like the way it looks with this look right now. But not what I was looking for. But you know what? I found some successes. I found 3 successes, and I want to share them with you, just so you know that I actually had an idea and I kind of realized it. This is actually this next one I'm going to wear is actually the lips I'm going to wear for or the lips that I wore with this look this morning. So this is actually a lipstick I already had. It's Kat Von D. I found it in I found it at, I think, like TJ Maxx, like how they're doing a lot of discounts, and this was, I think like $7.99 or $5.99 or something like that. And as long as it wasn't like a crazy color, I just bought every one that I could find because girl loves a discount. And this is called Noble, and I actually love this lipstick, but this is something that I had before. I was on my search and I didn't even think of it because it's so matte. But here you go. This has the milky consistency that I'm talking about. Okay, so that's a little too matte, but put some Milani, keep it full on it in the color Sparkling Pink, and voila, oh, it becomes very much the color that I'm looking for. Yes, yes, this is kind of very close to what I was looking for. It's like this pink, peach, milky, glossy look that grandma had. I'm getting old. I'm like admiring grandma's makeup. But yes, this is what I had. I think it looks really good with this eye makeup look that I have today. And this is success. So when you have like a relatively big makeup collection, embarrassingly big, you can kind of make anything happen that you see on the screen. So I'm going to take that off. I love that combo though. Love it. See how much lighter it is than my regular lips? Ooh, and my lips are getting there. Getting exfoliated, that's for sure. Another success that I found was just this drugstore. Guava Plump. Like this. And it's just one thing that I need to do. No gloss, no nothing. It has that tingly feeling just like this one. It doesn't have as much of a milky or opaque consistency as the other lipstick, but still works really well. Another one that you could just kind of put into your bag and move on. And I found another one recently. This one, I wasn't even on the search. I was like, that looks like an interesting color, and it was, on sale or whatever, so I bought it. It's from Maybelline. It's Baddest Beige. I think I wore this in one of my other videos too. But you got your shine. You have your milky opacity, and oh, I just want to leave that on. It feels really great. One of my favorite brands of lipstick is just Maybelline. Don't need to go all fancy, although I've gone pretty fancy with my lipsticks too. But anyway, I love this. I love this color. But it's not one of my MAC lipsticks, as you already know. Excuse me. All right. Moving on. Next, into the MAC collection, I am going to wear, I guess, my latest MAC lipstick. I got this with 20% off, I believe, at Ulta. And I just got it because I fell in love with it. CB96. It's a frost. It's just like a dark orange frost that just looks amazing. I think I was looking for like a plum with like gold streaks in it or something like that, but then I couldn't find anything in the whole store. So I just ended up going home with this because I had the coupon and I wanted to go home with something. But I really like this color. It's not usual. I would probably do maybe like a peach look or like a neutral look on the eye with this, or maybe brown, Naked One palette type thing, but it's a gorgeous color. I just like it. I'm gonna need a new towelette. We have 3 MAC lipsticks to go. Why is MAC emotionally significant to me? I don't know. Something about MAC. I don't think I'm the only one who feels like this. It's a good, reliable brand that's always been there. It's not everybody's favorite, but everybody kind of like feels something about MAC, I feel like. Okay, my next lipstick is Modesty. I bought this because of a YouTuber, Coffee Break with Danny. This is one of her signature colors, I guess. And it just looks so gorgeous on her. And of course, we're totally different because she's Latina. But she has pale skin too. So I saw her wearing it. And I was on a Coffee Break with Danny vlog kick. Her vlogs really calmed me down. I really like how she talked about eating In-N-Out all the time. Feeling kind of guilty about it. She and I are about the same age. She's younger, but yeah, I cannot eat In-N-Out without guilt, unless I'm eating it like for the first time that year or something like that. But there's MAC Modesty. I think it looks better on her. On her, it kind of has more of a mauve-y look. On me, it looks a little, it's pulling a little gray on the camera. But this is just a great lipstick for a neutral eye or even a fancier eye, and just throw it on and go out. Don't think about it. Don't worry about like lip liner or anything like that. It's just a good neutral to have. Kind of has a 90s vibe to me. Do you guys remember what the real big famous lipstick of the 90s was? Toast of New York. Maybe I'll talk about that one in another lipstick stories video. Okay, my second to last is Twig. I got Twig based on a student. I'm a tutor. I've been a tutor for 20 years, and so I have lots and lots of students. Some of them are old enough to get married now. And one of them, she's a beautiful Vietnamese young lady who is now, I believe, a pharmacist. And she said Twig was real important. I don't think this is how she wears Twig. This is a very popular color among Asians. I think she kind of like dabs it on in that like Korean way. And I guess I could have done that, but I don't do that with lipstick. I'm just like... So here's Twig. Yeah, it's great. It's a good color. Again, it kind of has a 90s vibe to me, but I guess if you kind of ombre it out, it comes out, you know, really pretty. But yeah, I like this. I dig this. I would go out like this with this eye look. I think it brings out like a bluish tone in my eyeshadow look, and it's not really blue. It looks blue, but it's not. It's kind of like a slate color, but there you go. And I have one left. This is one I got with the Back to MAC. I just bought this because it's just a beautiful, beautiful color in the tube. And I don't care if it looks good on me or not. I just bought it and I saved it to the end because a crazy, crazy vivid color. And you guys tell me what you think of this color on me. And maybe on you if you guys have it. I'd love to know. Still don't know what the color is. Because I didn't tell you. Surprise you. Okay, last one. Whew! Lips are getting raw, like bulgogi. Do you guys know what bulgogi is? It's a Korean dish. This is a retro matte, and I don't know if you can see under, but it's relentlessly red. Woo! Look how gorgeous that is. This is just like pure, like, I love Crayola crayons. I love color pencils. I love just looking at colors and putting it on. You know what? I'm going to prime this with a little bit of chapstick because I can't. It's just so matte. This is Chapstick Total Hydration Peach. Sweet peach. Alright, that's a little too much. Take some off. Do you guys notice too, when you put like lip balm on before lipstick, you have to take some of it off because if it's like too much, like the lipstick gets too like slidey. Ah! You know what? I need a mirror for this one. I can't do the viewfinder. This is too much, this lipstick. Ooh, it's drying. I thought about getting this lipstick for such a long time before I got it. Because it's just too much. Ah, what a beautiful color. Who cares how it looks on me? It's just a beautiful color. Woo! I love it. Retro matte, relentlessly red. And there you have it. That is my non-extensive M.A.C collection with a little bit of a detour, plus this crazy color at the end for the big shebang. Farewell. I hope you liked my video. I hope you guys are doing well in this quarantine time. Ooh, I don't like how this looks. I'm gonna fix it a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's tough for the mental health right now. Everybody's feeling it that I know, but we're going to get through this together. I'm praying on my end, and if you are someone who prays, I suggest that you pray too. Today's actually Sunday, so we just did worship and talked about prayer and what we could do as Christians in this coronavirus crisis and pandemic for ourselves and others, and the main thing we could do is pray. And so I hope you guys are hanging in there, staying healthy, and doing all right despite everything. See you later. Thank you for watching this Chatty with Aggie.